Like, I've become more keepity-go-ish with it now. I uploaded another one, but then it said I've uploaded them twice, but I can't seem to find them. But I know I'll eventually sort that out. And I'm going to move on to negativistic personality disorder, because this was my biggest one and my biggest surprise until literally about 20 seconds ago when I read it just before this. I remember he went over it with me and he was sort of translating it in like layman's terms a lot of the time. But it was, yeah, it is the fucking tallest one. Yeah. 100. The scale goes up to 115. Yeah, that's the adjusted figure. Mine was 105. But then when I read it, now I'm gonna fucking lost it. You nobbins. I'm a fucking nobbin. I'm just gonna sing to you while I find it. Fucking nobbin. I'm reading these upside down and I don't care. Might be why I can't find it, but I'm gonna proceed. There it is. Negative. I'm not gonna read the whole thing upside down. But why it was a surprise, because one of my most often feedbackeries from people is how fucking positive I am, and I agree. And my first sort of thought with the negativistic is maybe I'm such a positive geezer and I'm always shining my light everywhere and I'm shouting good morning on Facebook and I love you all, and I'm like that a lot of the time. Is my sort of another coping strategy. So like the positivity is how I cope with the negativityness. It's actually fucking nothing like what it sounded like to me anyway. So I will have to interpret some of it because it's wordy as fuck. Torn between following the rewards offered by others and those they desire themselves, negativistic individuals experience endless wrangles and disappointments as they vacillate, flick between, I guess that means, between deference and defiance. I'm very fucking defiant. At times obedience and aggressive opposition. Fucking absolutely. Like, sometimes I really want to be told what to fucking do, but then when people tell me what to do, I can fucking kick right off at them. Stupid shit like that. Do you know what I mean? It's I sort of kind of need to be controlled, but I need to fucking fight them all the way. I don't fucking know. But yeah, totally. Right, these struggles represent an inability to resolve conflicts similar to those of the compulsive, and I am very compulsive. However, the conflicts of the negative individual persist and linger close to conscious awareness. Their behaviour is characterised by an erratic pattern of explosive anger or stubbornness intermingled with periods of guilt and shame. Fucking hell yeah. Fucking hell yeah. It's like, when I say kick off, the worst I really do is storm off. I might shout and scream and shit, but then I storm off and I fucking hate myself. I fucking hate myself. I hate my fucking self. And again, you know, I'm going to be talking about shit that everyone goes through and shit like that. But another thing that was in that thing my friend sent me about BPD was about how they're now finding evidence. You know, I've said for ages, I feel things more than you do, and people go, oh, fucking whoop. I often get a very sarcastic response to that. And like, quite often I say something and people start telling me that what I feel isn't that bad, and so they can tell me that they know how I feel. But then when I dare to say that it's more than them, they say, how could you possibly know what I feel? And I just think, do you not realise how much you've just fucking contradicted yourself? But it says that they do feel things more. But the key point was, it's the aftermath of that. And I can relate to that so fucking massively. That it's the aftermath of when that has happened. How fucking terrible I feel. How just worthlessly fucking gut-wrenchingly disgusting as a fucking person to just be around or touch or anything. I fucking hate myself when I act like that. But I've got an explosive temper that I can't fucking help, and I'm really hypersensitive to criticism, and it's really difficult for me to understand the world around me. And so, like, all of these fucking personality disorders are lining up to basically make me be fucking doomed to be fucking forever seeking approval and fucking feeling eternally ashamed, and then fucking not giving a fuck what anyone thinks of me, and just having all of these hugely conflicting personalities presenting themselves. It's like is it mixed personality disorder? I thought it was almost going to say multiple personality disorder, and that suggests lots of different fucking people, and it's kind of almost is, because I'm continuously acting out of line with what I think. I don't agree with a lot of the shit that I do. So, like, when you've kicked off about something that you know you don't even give a fuck about, when you think about it in the cold light of day, when you've calmed down, you think, why was I even fucking angry? And I've just ruined a relationship. Because it has ruined relationships. My temper's ruined relationships. I know it has. Because it doesn't ruin it directly, but the fact that they see that fucking horrible side of you is one of the fucking bricks that gets taken out of the wall. And it's a big brick. And it's like, it sets up mistrust. And it sets up fear and fucking... Do you know what I mean? It's like one of that thing when I say people think they've seen the real me, and they haven't. They've seen the irrational, fear-based, fucking panicking fucking child that rises within me and makes me act like the person I am not. And then I have to deal with the consequences of that. And I have to be responsible for what I've done. And I fucking fully appreciate that. But it's the degree to which it affects my life, and the degree to which I can't fucking do anything about it, or don't know I've done it until it's happened. So, you know, objectively looking at it and saying, oh, well, it's just a personality type. It's just your style of personality. Just to love and accept yourself. It's like, yeah, mate, I fucking loved and accepted myself a long time ago. I fucking had to. I live in a world that fucking kept telling me I'm different. I've been pulled out of every fucking job I've ever had. I've been on my final written warning or sacked. I've been pulled out of every fucking institutional, organised situation and had to sit in the small room with one person talking about my behaviour again. This fucking happens to me all the time. But then if I say I'm different, oh, you're not fucking different, you're the same as everyone else, fucking shut up and get on with it. And it's like, when it's so massively chaotically different, that it's like, you know, feelings make me feel physical symptoms. That's what fucking goes on for me. I feel like vividly fucking sick and fucking torturously awful, when I should be able to, by now, be able to just listen to the radio because I'm at work. But I'm still fucking fucked up over shit that happened 2 or 3 days ago. And when it pops into my head and I feel ill or I feel dizzy, it's like, that's the sort of shit I've got to fucking put up with all the time. But, you know, talking about it's helping. I'm going to carry on. I think it's time this one ended. I'm going to try and do them all under 10 minutes. Because a very good friend of mine, and like a significant female influence in my life, actually told me about watching some TED Talks. I didn't in the end, because I'm shit at watching these things. It's very ironic. I'm going to make them, but I can't fucking watch them if not if someone else is talking. But TED Talks are like 10 minutes, I think, is the format, and I definitely nicked the format. So what am I on? I'm just approaching 9, so I'm going to like sign off and check my last upload and then make another one, because I'm going massively into hyperfocus, which I'm going to talk about in my next video. Oh, look at me fucking editing them as I move along now. I'm an expert.